Hey guys, this is Beer Gaming and welcome back to our channel. So it's Wednesday and tomorrow there will be a scheduled maintenance here in Exos Heroes, particularly at around 10 a.m. Philippine time. So for tomorrow's scheduled maintenance, the updates will be a rebanner of the theme The Great Brood. So actually, it's coincidental na yesterday we talked about it. So at least, parang for those of you who haven't watched it, you can check my video from yesterday here in Twitch or in YouTube, wherein we discussed the list of heroes under the Great Brood Fatecore theme. So that will be a rebanner for tomorrow, and the first pool will be 200 ses. So you get to choose either Dominator Naomi, Black and White Ogre Ulom, Fully Blue Cotton Bernavas, and I'm not sure if the Blue Fatecore is included, pero parang hindi. Just like for the latest or this week's scheduled maintenance, yung Black and White, hindi kasama yung Blue Fatecore. So I think ganun rin, parehas for tomorrow's update, the Choice Fatecore Raid, the Great Brood. And also, there will be a new hero battle, Blazing Sorceress Annie. So that will be the update for tomorrow. It's actually quite short. So I have this feeling na the developers already mentioned about Season 6, pero it's not happening yet. Kasi parang, diba, parang the last thing they announced was the second anniversary global launch celebration, right? You can see it here in the announcement button. So it says here, second anniversary, but it doesn't say anything about Season 6 yet. Although, in the developer's note, it was mentioned. So I think they are just preparing for it right now. So that's why the banners are just repeated. Parang ano lang siya. How do I say this? Rebanner. Ganon. So, ayun, moving on, since that's the only update for tomorrow, today we're going to talk about the Fatecore themes, Untouchable and Secret Invasion. So, Untouchable was released on December 2, 2021. Let's just check it here. And this is the first Fatecore theme after the Season 5 update. So this is the Untouchable. It only has 4 heroes here. You can see there's 1 Gold Fatecore, 1 Blue Fatecore, and 2 Black Fatecores. And also guys, I have a little announcement. It's not that big, but for me, it's kinda big. Because you all know, if you happen to check my YouTube videos, the thumbnails are just random. Or whatever the video for today that was streamed, parang yun lang yun nakuha dun along the video, yung parang na-screenshot lang. Ganon. So I was thinking that it would be attractive for my channel to have the videos to have their own thumbnail. So ayun, with research, asking friends or the guild members, I happened to found an app wherein it's free also. And I think I already mentioned this yesterday. It's free and it's pretty easy to use because just a side story nga. Ano, usually I'm fond of doing wallpapers. I cannot say from scratch because what I do is, let's say, when a wallpaper involves a character, I would usually erase the background, just pick up the character mismo, tapos I put it anywhere and add stuff like effects and things, and ayun, that's how I create wallpapers. And usually that's for desktop, for mobile phones, mga ganon. And recently, parang I was looking for a mobile app wherein I can edit photos, ganon, and such, para gumanda yung alam niyo yung channel, parang ganon. So luckily, I was able to find one. And also, thanks to Nani Monet, because he's also one of those people who've helped me search. And ayun, if you're listening to this video, nananawagan ba ako ngayon? Pero thank you talaga for helping me kasi useful yung app mo. And also, I found this other app wherein parang kino-combine ko lang these two apps. And then, there you have it. So, if you happen to check my YouTube channel, you can see that most of my Exos Heroes videos already have their own thumbnail. And I'm still completing the rest of those videos na from other games. I think my Final Fantasy videos, kasi there are only 2 videos of them. So, I already made 2 for those videos. And basta meron pa mga ibang games to na gagawin ko pa lang maybe tonight after streaming. So, yun lang naman, parang side story. I'm just very happy kasi if you check my channel, for me, that is, it looks really clean na parang I don't like it to be uniform, pero mukha siyang maayos. Parang gano'n. Mukha siyang professional. Gano'n ang datingan. So, I'm very happy. So, parang in my own, opinion or understanding, parang mas may karapatan na ako para ipagkalat yung YouTube video ko na just to spread it and say, hey, come check my YouTube channel. Kasi mukha na siyang maayos, mukha na siyang professional ang datingan. So, yun lang naman. So, let's start. The Gold Fatecore here in the Untouchable theme is Archmage or Archmage. Is it Archmage or is it Archmage? Bernadette. So, as you've known, Bernadette also has the Summer Fatecore theme wherein it has a special passive wherein whenever she hits, she can transform the enemy into a duck. So for this Fatecore theme, she's in a gold Fatecore. And you can see the passive here is Diamond Dust. It says here, grants damage immunity to self when own health falls to 30% or below after receiving damage 1 time per battle. And the main passive for the Untouchable theme is Uncontrollable Strength. Increases own critical hit rate by 20% at the start of round. Remove at the end of the round. So most likely, after hitting, mawawala na to. And it comes back again when the round starts. So I guess if there are chances that she will counter, so hindi na applicable to kasi parang she may attack twice per round, ganun. So just at the start of the round. And her personal special passive here is Tiptoe. Increases attack of all allies equipped with Untouchable theme Fatecore by 10%. So you can see her members are Ben 10, Garf, and Jungen. So if you equip or if you team up with her, with Archmage Bernadette, they'll be able to get to 10% increased attack. So her first skill here is Overflow. Deals 150% damage to one enemy and randomly destroys 1 Guardian Stone from the target. And the second skill here is Element Rotation. Deals 89% damage to all enemies and attacks with type advantage. So, it's elemental. Oh, hello to our 2 viewers for this evening. Welcome to our channel. So, I'm currently discussing about 2 Fatecores here, which are Untouchable and Secret Invasion. Yun lang. So, welcome. And the only blue Fatecore theme for this theme is Wings of Anguish Benten. His passive here is Glide, which afflicts target with decreased health regeneration by 50% for 8 turns upon attacking. And he also has the Uncontrollable Strength, main passive of the theme. His first skill here is Sonic Boom. deals 150% damage to one enemy and also 150% extra damage if target has a barrier. So ayun. Whenever his enemies has barrier, so nakaka-increase pa siya ng 150% additional damage. That's really nice actually. So the second skill here is Strike of Providence. Deals 178% damage to all enemies and increases attack of all allies by 30% of target's attack for 10 turns. So he's like a buffer. And also, since he is a blue Fatecore, it says here, if Fatecore is in possession, grants buff to heroes from Saint West. So that's the nation parang he's specialized in. And it says here increases the combat power, attack, HP, and defense, the usual. So that's Ben 10. So the Black Fatecore here is Knight of New Fate Garth. His passive is Commander, increases own health by 30%. And he has here Tertio, since we know that Garth is a general, so increases attack, defense, and maximum HP of heroes from Wasted Red, his nation, by 10%. And also, he has the Uncontrollable Strength passive. The first skill here is Mortal Javelin, increases or deals 187% damage to one enemy and 60% chance to decrease defense of target by 23% for 7 turns. Then his second skill is Peach Crush. Deals 210% damage to all back row enemies and grants a barrier equal to 34% of own max health to all allies for 14 turns. Ooh, barrier. So I think this is a good combo for ay hindi pala. Iba pala yun. Kay Ben 10 kasi, yung enemies ang magkakaroon ng barrier, right? Let us just check para correct yung mga sinasabi natin. Ah, yes. The barrier here for Ben 10 refers to the enemy, while for Garth, it refers to the allies. So the last Black Fatecore character here, or hero for the Untouchable theme, is Transcendent Spirit Jungen. His passive is Adamant, increases own defense by 3% upon receiving damage, stacks up to 5 times, and also the Uncontrollable Strength passive. Then his first skill is Power Spin. Deals 150% damage to one enemy and 50% chance to afflict target with stun for 3 turns. Then, his second skill is Resonating Airstrike. Deals 150% damage to all back row enemies and 55% chance to decrease attack of target by 18% for 9 turns. Let's now proceed to the skill animation. So this is Bernadette. It's like this is the younger version of her. Para siyang apprentice. This is
you
the
should never trust
appearance
others.
effect.
Only trust in yourself.
The illustration. And you can see here the skill preview.
Kneel.
So her normal attack is pretty much the same to her Fated and Summer version.
Pay
So
the
this one is
price
different.
of wasting my time.
That's pretty nice actually. Alam niyo naman na mahilig ako sa Ice Element heroes.
The others.
This is the second skill.
Why do you think they fear me?
Also, the church, yung
Well,
parang church
I'll show you
background is
why.
changed into an ice castle. It's really nice. And the hero story. So next is Ben 10. This is him. Parang siya talagang angel.
Even if my nation abandons me, I will not abandon my nation.
Illustration. Skill preview.
I prefer to be on the battlefield. It's very brief, but I feel free.
Di ba? Ang ganda ng effect ng wings nyo. So, he's like human talaga na may wings. So, parang ano, angel, di ba? Kasi kapag walang kamay, di ba? Considered yun as parang harpy. I don't know. Pero ganun. So, here's the story. And then, let's proceed to the next, which is Garth. So, actually, gusto ko talaga siya makuha last time during his release. Pero, unfortunately, I wasn't able to pull for him. And I really want this kind of costume. He's younger here kasi diba, we all know that Garth is an old guy na presently and para na siyang retired general. Pero this one is parang the good old days. Appearance effect.
What claims victory in the end?
Illustration. And skill preview.
Too late! You will pay the price of betraying justice with your life!
Oh, this is something new. He's riding a horse.
I shall take the first step to the land of victory!
Bakit peach? Bakit yung merong peach? Di ba usually, when you hear the word peach, it's a fruit, di ba? Pero yung sabi dito, peach crush. Ano bang other terms or meaning ng peach? I think we should research that. Kina-crush daw niyang peach. Di ba the peach emoji resembles the butt? So, kina-crush niya yung mga butt. Ewan ko So, the story. Ito rin naisip ko. So, this is Jungen. So, actually, parang etong theme, parang younger version nila. Not totally kids, pero parang mga adolescent stage. Because if you look at Jungen, currently, he's really old. An old monk. Pero here, parang batang-bata siya. Appearance effect.
It's hopeless to compare yourself with others.
The illustration. And then the skill preview.
This much power is given once you reach the pinnacle.
And
Not
then the
bad.
second skill.
Can you block these as well?
And then the hero story. So that's it for the Untouchable theme. You can see there are 4 heroes on you. So let's proceed to the next Fatecore theme, which is, after Untouchable, the Secret Invasion. The Secret Invasion theme was released last December 22, 2021. And as you can see here, the first 3 are in gray. So ibig sabihin, hindi ko sila nakuha. I was actually disappointed because I was trying to get Prithiof kasi my Prithiof is in signature link with my Lenombe. So that means when your 2 nations are linked, you can use both of them. And hindi lang kasi even though they are not linked, you can still use. Pero if two nations are linked, that means yung na-link sa kanya, which is the Fedas nation, may additional siyang stat boost from Lenombe. So that's why I was planning to use Prithioph's nation. Kaso lang, unfortunately, hindi ko nakuha. So he's the Gold Fatecore character or hero for this secret invasion team. It says here, Golden Silence Prithiof. His passive is Silent Pressure, transfers 1 debuff from self when attacking, and it says here, Unfair Trade. So I think this is the main passive for the Secret Invasion theme. It says here, grant heal over time to self that heals for 10% of own max health for 3 turns whenever an ally afflicts debuff to an enemy, 1 time per round. And Determinism increases attack, defense, and maximum HP from Fedas. So since he is a general, makukuha natin yun, Determinism. And Collision, this is his special passive. It says here, decreases damage received of allies equipped with Secret Invasion Team Fatecore by 5%. Decreases damage received 5%. And you can see, the members here are Showa, Lang, and Melissa. His first skill is Silent Lion. Deals 187% damage to one enemy and 60% chance to afflict target with silence for 6 turns. So his first skill has a Silence CC. And the second skill here is Scar of Pain. Deals 127% damage to all enemies and 55% chance to afflict target with Bleed to deal 55% damage every turn for 3 turns. So the blue Fatecore for this team is Precious Lady of Brune Showa. Seoa? Is it Seoa or Showa? Since she is a blue Fatecore, if the Fatecore is in possession, it says here grants buff to heroes from Vagabond, where the combat, attack, combat power and attack and HP, even the defense are increased. So the passive is Spring Wind, grants heal over time to self that heals for 8% of own max HP every turn for 5 turns when own health falls to 50% or below after receiving damage 1 time per battle. And she also has the Unfair Trade passive from the Secret Invasion team. So the first skill here is Moonlight Butterfly. Heals all allies by 17% of own max HP and cleanses 1 debuff from ally. The second skill here is Flowery Butterfly Dance. Deals 127% damage to all enemies and grants Resurrect to ally with the highest attack for 9 turns. So she has the Resurrection skill. Pero it can only revive the character or the ally with the highest attack. So this is not applicable to all heroes or all allies within the team. So that's Seoa. The Black Fatecore here. First is Heart Bubble Lang. And the passive is Lang. Destroys 1 random Guardian Stone upon attacking a target afflicted with sleep. So I could see that whenever Prithiof does his skill 1, so whenever Lang attacks, he can destroy a Guardian Stone. So let's see if he also has the Silent CC or the Sleep CC. Ay, hindi pala. Prithiof has the Silence, hindi pala Sleep. So yun. Who has the Sleep? Maybe he does. So let's check. The first skill is, so siya pa rin. Rolling Snowball deals 89% damage to all enemies and 50% chance to afflict target with sleep for 3 turns. So ayun. So he's the one who can cast sleep onto the enemy, and then whenever he attacks the second time or next time he attacks, he can break a Guardian Stone. And the second skill here is Icicle Bay. Deals 178% damage to all enemies and increases attack speed of all allies by 18 for 10 turns. So let's check again just to be sure. So his first skill here is Sleep, while for Prityo, it's Silence. So sorry guys, nagkamali ako. Akala ko talaga Sleep siya. So Silence kay Prityo, kay Lang is Sleep. And the last character here, which is a Black Fatecore, Secret Measurer Melissa. Her passive is the Bearer. Heals for 50% of own HP when an ally dies, one time per round. When an ally dies, so the ally will die. It increases her HP. And the Unfair Trade main passive of the team. Her first skill is Enable Gravity. Increases attack of all allies by 11% of own attack for 7 turns and grants a barrier equal to 12% of own max health for all allies for 11 turns. So I think it's best if we are going to gear up Melissa, kailangan mataas yung attack and HP para malaking percentage yung 11% and 12%. Diba? That would be really nice. And her second skill is Risky Rose. Deals 89% damage to all enemies and 50% chance to decrease hit of all enemies by 13% for 8 turns. Guys, please do excuse me if you're listening again to those background noises. Ayun na naman. Pero parang extra noisy ngayon ha. I think there's a traffic happening outside. I'm just here by the window, so the sound is pretty too loud. So let's go to the skill animation. So this is pretty off. Actually guys, if you're going to ask me, I really don't like the way he looks here. Because look at those sleeves and his pants. Parang flared siya masyado. And I'm not too fond of his hair. It's kind of weird. Ganun. Pero that's only me. Appearance effect. I don't know. Parang medyo he really looks weird. Sorry. This is the illustration and the skill preview here. So usually, the Fatecore, parang mas madalas yung Fatecore, yung mas advanced yung look, mas better looking than the regular ones. Pero, in this case, if you ask me, actually this is just a personal opinion. Ano lang siya, parang, I prefer his faded version. The look of his faded version than his Fatecore. Kasi medyo weird lang. Or maybe I'm just not into fashion because I don't understand the way he looks. Pero, yun lang na yun. And the hero story. So next, let's go to Showa. So this is Showa. She actually looks like a schoolgirl.
Everything I have experienced so far will help me out one day.
Then the illustration. And we'll go to the skill preview. So she still floats. Yan talaga, kakaiba to si Showa. Okay, the first skill.
Desires from the bottom of my heart. Become the wind that guides towards the future.
Oh. It's so pretty. Ang ganda niya.
Memories of this day shall
And
shine
then the
forever.
second skill.
Light up our paths ahead.
Gosh. And then the hero story. We go to the next. This is Lang. It really looks cute. He's very little, while the ball is very big. Ang pinanghigaan niya. So, this is the appearance effect. Kaya pala siguro yung skill niya ay ano, no? Sleep. Oh, this is the illustration. Really cute. Kaya siguro yung ano niya, yung skills niya ay sleep. Kasi he looks really sleepy here. So this is the first skill. And the second skill. Also, I really want to get him. Isa rin to sa mga gusto kong kunin. Kasi ang cute ng ano niya, animation. Pero yun nga, hindi ko lang talaga nakuha. Here's the hero story. And we are going to proceed with the last Fatecore under the Secret Invasion theme. This is Melissa. So, she's also young here. Pero ano pa rin siya, mukha pa rin siyang shaman.
I only
Appearance
have
effect.
one true age. It's no secret.
Secret measure. What does a measurer mean? Hindi mo taga-sukat lang. Diba? Secret measure. What does she measures? Let's go preview. Here's the first skill. Actually, you can see the skill. The color is green. So parang it gives me the idea na parang akala ko poison siya.
Stay strong and survive. Then, tell me your secrets so that I can be satisfied with this fight.
It's actually nice. Oh, dark. Pero she doesn't heal ba? She grants barrier, she increases attack. So actually, she is a buffer. Ay, meron heal. Pero, if the ally dies, that's the time she heals. Pero, if you're going to check her first and second skill, it doesn't have any healing effects. It just buffs your allies. And then the hero story. So that's it, guys, for the two Fatecore themes, which are Untouchable and Secret Invasion. So tomorrow we are going to discuss two more Fatecore themes, and it's almost done. Because when we are going to the events, supporters, and unique, ano na to? Parang mga, the way I describe is, para siyang mga, parang hindi siya yung main team talaga. Para siyang auxiliary Fakecores. Gumawa ng sariling term. Hindi naman. Parang kasi, up to Sands of Time, yun talaga yung main Fatecore teams here ng game. Events team, alam nyo na yun. Fakecores that can be acquired from the events. Supporters are also given through the story. You can receive them as rewards. And the unique, alam nyo na yun, mga red Fatecore. So, mostly talaga, people are using the Fatecore, those that are of gold, blue, and black, mostly. And that's up to Sands of Time. So, we still have Wonderland Phantom, Silent Eye, End of Days, and the last one is Sands of Time. So, these Fatecores here only have around 4 Fatecores per team. So, that's why we are discussing 2 Fatecores per team. Kasi if we are going to discuss only one, and the heroes are just 4, parang ano lang siya, parang sobrang konti, di ba? So, ayun. So, that made me realize na ano kayang pag-usapan ko after we've discussed the Fatecore teams. Kasi, it seems that tomorrow, it seems that by Friday, if we're going to stream tomorrow, we're already done. Pero we are still going to discuss the remaining 3 here, which is the event supporters and unique. Kasi, ano siya? They are still part of the Fatecore, di ba? Pero, for event particularly, alam ko sobrang maraming Fatecores dito sa list. So, it will take up one video. Pero supporters and unique, I think they can join as one. Pero yun lang. So, this is the time where I want to ask for your comments or suggestions about what topics can I discuss here related to Exos Heroes. So, anything about the game, you can just comment them in the comment section, particularly in YouTube. Because we all know, guys, that Twitch only has given us just a few days wherein our videos can stay in our account. Pero after that, it disappears. So yun nga, I said this a couple of times already. So my past videos are in YouTube. You can just check them out there. Please do subscribe also here in Twitch so that you'll be updated. And I will give you as much as many as Exos Heroes content as I can do. Yun. Kasi I really love playing this game. So I want to share my basic knowledge, what I know, for all of you newbies if you want to play Exos Heroes. And also for end gamers like me na gusto lang just a refresher sa mga nangyayari. Although, a disclaimer, I'm not an expert when it comes to this game, pero I do know the basics and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm saying here. So yun lang naman. So that's it for today. So tomorrow we're going to have a scheduled maintenance, particularly at 10 a.m. So watch out for that. Pero wala naman major events happening tomorrow, so you can do your dailies before the scheduled maintenance. Ayun. So, that's it, guys, for today. So, please do not forget to subscribe and like my videos. And please do check them out. And you can also share them with your friends. Para, the more the merrier. So, that's it, guys. Thank you. And to my first viewer here, thank you so much. And all of you, for those future viewers that's going to watch my video, thank you for hanging out in my channel. So, that's it. Have a good evening and take care. Oh, Shikuro is here. Well, I'm here. Happy streaming. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again here in my channel. Thank you so much for your support. Nanimone. And ayun. We'll talk again tomorrow. Have a good night.